remember playing with guys like DeAndre Ayton. He loaded into my park, and I'm in college playing with my friends. I was like, let's go chase DeAndre Ayton. Like, we're just sitting around like NBA players in our park.
Yeah, I know. I'm definitely finna step my game up. Can't be losing with the logo over my head. I know people are going to be coming at me, so I'm going to step it up a little bit.
I think it would be cool just to interact with the fans and different people. I think that's going to be a dope experience as well.
What does the game have to get right? Because you have a very unique look. So what do they need to get perfectly in the game?
I think it's going to be difficult because of my hair. I'm going to be changing it a lot, so hopefully they can be updating that and just the overall look.
I pretty much said my face. I need my face to be clear.
Okay, so your face over any moves that you have?
Probably my shooting motion and my jumping ability.
If you were going to select a perfect My Team, with you included, you had to pick 4 other players, past or present. Who are you picking?
Curry at the point guard, shooting guard Michael Jordan, small forward me, Tim Duncan at the power forward, and center Hakeem Olajuwon.
A lot of people don't select Tim Duncan. I think for how great he is I was just about to say he's underrated.
Underrated.
But he's like one of the best power forwards of all time, like top 2, top 3, maybe 1.
Maybe 1.
Well, you got to say that now because you're a company man.
Maybe nah. This ain't mine.
We're here at 2K23 House of Greatness at Summer League, where NBA players and some of the 2K community are checking out 2K23 for the very first time. Cade, what do you think about NBA 2K23 so far?
I like it. I like the animations.
What are the biggest differences?
And yeah, I like the graphics too. I feel like the faces look a little more clear, look more realistic. So it's cool. I like the game so far.
Since we talked to you last, you got scanned in NBA 2K22.
Yeah.
What has your life been like, and what is it like kind of seeing yourself in the video game every single day?
Yeah, it's crazy. I've always tried to like dream of being in the game, but now whenever I see like a real face scan version of me, it's still surreal. So it's been a lot going on. It's been a while since I got in the game, but life is good. Life is good for sure.
Any critique of yourself in the video game? Anything?
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Tonight, the league and all of us here at 2K Sports celebrate Noche Latina, an opportunity to spotlight the amazing Latin culture in the NBA and its global fan base. Alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll talk to Allie LaForce, who's on the sidelines as well. And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Julius Randle.
And when you look at his rebounding numbers, I think the season is starting to wear him down a little bit. His numbers there have dipped over this month, but I'm sure he'll catch a much-needed second win soon.
Before we get started, we've got just enough time to head over to the sideline. Allie?
Hey, Brian. In Julius Randle's 7th NBA season, he became an all-star. He said, "I've been through a lot in the NBA, the ups, the downs. You learn to take everything in stride and have patience. My mindset doesn't change, no matter what. Every game, I try to be aggressive and make winning plays."
Well, great story. Good stuff, Allie. Well, we see it almost every night, Clark. Another great backcourt matchup.
Well, B.A., this league is so stacked with tremendous guards. I mean, all-star caliber guards all over the league, and it really creates a situation where being able to choose guards for the all-star game is just virtually impossible to not leave somebody off that's deserving.
Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Michael Porter, Kristaps Porzingis out there with Nikola Vucevic. Then it's Ben Simmons, and it's Doncic in at the shooting guard position. And for the Lakers, Jarrett Allen out there with Jaren Jackson. Then it's R.J. Barrett. Then it's Donovan Mitchell. And it's Murray in at the point. Doncic with the bucket.
Boy, the moment Luka gets loose now, his shot is off. Great quick release for the big guy.
Here's Mitchell. Gets it to go from 8 feet.
And I love it. Challenging the bigger defender and showing plenty of heart.
Well, the size mismatch is no problem for this fella, guy. I mean, how much do you like seeing that aggressiveness from him?
Now here's Doncic. Clock at 6. Here's Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Porzingis able to use that 7'6" wingspan to full effect, beating everybody to the board and then quickly cashing in.
Outside Murray. Barrett against Vucevic. From 10 feet away. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. For Baltimore, they've gone 2 of 3 to get this one going.
One thing you gotta love about Nikola Vucevic is that on offense, he does it all. For a big, he's got a terrific three-point shot, and of course, he regularly posts big point totals. Most nights, this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
Murray up top, defended by Porzingis. And Porzingis with the block.
Not exactly what they're looking for out of the gates. Just 1 of 4 shooting.
Simmons with the bucket. Well, there's no denying that Vucevic's offensive output really makes him a great example of a modern big.
Yeah, his abilities at long range definitely help stretch the floor. But he can also be an old-school menace down low, gobbling up rebounds and owning the paint. Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Doncic. He's averaging almost 35 a game. A crucial player for them. Here's Simmons. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Vucevic against Murray. For 3, Barrett. And it's cleared by Vucevic. For Baltimore, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting so far. Porzingis against Allen. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots from 12. And Doncic the bucket on the assist by Porzingis. Doncic has got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Nice recognition there by Porzingis. He's getting better and better as a passer.
Here's Allen. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Lakers, Jarrett Allen, taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Allen.
Boy, a stalwart defender who knows his strengths on offense. I mean, Allen is a fantastic two-way threat, and he wants to get better. This is a guy whose future is bright.
Bryant, he's checked in for Porzingis. So both free throws good from Allen. Here's Simmons. He's averaging about 15 points per game. He's been a solid contributor. Pass to Doncic. Outside Porter. All sorts of time. Jump shot is good.
Boy, the coaching staff loves when Porter Jr. takes these kinds of shots. It really helps establish a rhythm for him.
Jackson outside. Porter against Barrett. That one is off. Great D that time from Porter. For Baltimore, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. Outside Simmons. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Lakers ball.
And with this break, we have a chance to look at the best of the NBA shot blockers this season. Jaren Jackson, number 1.
He changes more shots than he blocks, and he blocks a ton of them.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile 1 block we just saw on replay.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Both teams deciding to change it up. The Lakers have gone only 2 of 7 so far. A cold start to the inside. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Simmons against Paul. Here's Simmons. 15 in his last outing. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic.
Now in the lineup for your Lakers,
So it's the home team now, trailing by 4.
Hey, they had their chances, but they struggled from the line. It's so hard to win that way on someone else's floor.
Hey, knocking down free throws in a hostile environment is really about the battle of the mind.
Oh, beating everyone to the ball. Great activity on the offensive glass.
And for teams outside the playoff hunt, that 1, 2, 3 Cancun chant is going around now.
I think former player Nick Van Exel, supposedly the originator of that 1, 2, 3 chant, BA. You wonder whether some airlines might want to use that one for a marketing slogan for themselves. You know, it takes young guys a little while to figure it out, and after 4 up-and-down seasons with the Lakers, Julius Randle joined New Orleans in 2018, busted out for over 20 points per game with the Pelicans.
Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
And one move ahead of the defense, a solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
2 minutes remaining.
Doncic against Poole. On the wing, Bryant. Down low. 6 to shoot. And they'll get another chance. Pass to Doncic. There's the 3. Nails it from 3. Doncic has got 9 points.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
Shoots it from the high post. Randle can't hit.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Now Simmons. And there's the drive. Got it.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Now here's Randle. Pass to Pirtle. Up top, Paul. Simmons defending. It's not going to go for him. Nice D from Valanciunas. Here's Simmons. Oh, and the jam by Simmons.
And, you know, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane bounce, he takes advantage of it, really demonstrating how lethal he is in the air.
And we've got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
Showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition's sails.
We've got 22 seconds left in the first. And slam dunk by Simmons.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Outside Paul. Shoots over Valanciunas. Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for Baltimore, hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. And don't go far. We'll be right back. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
It's simple. When you can protect the rim the way they have, it's a big advantage.
Yeah, you know, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
Baltimore shooting 71%. Their offense has looked unstoppable all game long. We've got Kristaps Porzingis. Luka Doncic is out there with Ben Simmons. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. Doncic, no good.
Boy, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
At the line for your Lakers,
at the line for two.
Shooting two.
First one falls for him. Good on both. And there's always been dialogue between NBA officials and the coaches and players. Some concern that it's gotten too chippy of late, Clark. That's not a good look.
No, it's not a good look, and you certainly have to recognize the fact that both sides are humans and emotions are going to run hot at times. The league has rules about how you engage with officials. I think you should actually have some give and take, but it should be toned down from what it has been recently.
And he makes a first.
Boy, Valanciunas, a mountain of a man, a solid big guy who scores well and provides a lot of length and muscle inside.
Allen, he's checked in for Pirtle. And Valanciunas drops them both. And for the Lakers, they're shooting 27% in today's game. Not good. Outside Paul. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Paul's got his first 2 points.
Boy, a tough, gritty, smart point guard. Paul isn't at all intimidated by a little contact.
From deep. And the foul on Ben Simmons. That's his first foul of the game. Clark is checked in for Valanciunas.
In for Baltimore.
Here's Murray. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Here's Mitchell. It's tipped. Porter in the post. Check by Mitchell. Porter gets the bucket. Porter's gotten his second bucket of the game.
And that's Porter Jr. Shows nice follow through on his shot, even through the contact.
Murray passes to Allen. From 9 feet out. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds now.
Nikola Vucevic is a guy who grew up as the son of a pro basketball player. He moved with his family around Europe as a young kid. He was born in Switzerland and then spent a lot of time in Belgium as well.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Randall takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Randall's got his 3rd bucket of the night. And talking about Vucevic's upbringing, don't forget about his mom.
You better not forget about her, B.A. She was a great pro player herself. And Vucevic was able to learn from both parents and grow into an NBA All-Star as a result.
And it's Mitchell, the miss. For Baltimore, they've gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Fires from 14. Simmons, no good.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Outside Murray. Oh, there's the alley. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Allen Allen always a threat, especially when you give him room to run. He's capable of banging it home.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Gets free t-shirts. Let's see who's the loudest. Into the lineup for Baltimore.
And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Jackson against Simmons. Shot clock at 6. Over Jackson. And that one's long. And for the Lakers, they're shooting just 33% so far in this game. Murray against Simmons. And here's Murray. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Clark, the pass to Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
Doncic doing a nice job showing you some sneaky explosion and athleticism on that throwdown.
Jackson outside. Porter against Barrett. Pass to Murray. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got his 4th rebound in this one. Drives to the hoop. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
They'll pin that one on Jared Allen.
Boy, Porter so fast on the drive that time, really put the defense in a bind, and they had to foul him as a result.
Porter, 2 shots.
That's good from Porter.
You know, as a youth player, Porter's talent was undeniable. Unquestionable, really, but he suffered through some injuries. He didn't get a lot of time on the court in college, and he entered the 2018 draft with a lot to prove.
Pirtle's checked in for Allen. It's both from the stripe.
I love it. In attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
My kind of hoops. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
Mitchell. Second shot opportunity, and he lays it up and in. Mitchell's got 6.
And with great body control, too. Mitchell maneuvers himself nicely for contact finishes.
Porter, the pass to Bryant. Over Murray. Bryant, no good. The Lakers have gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. Pass to Murray. To the paint. Here's Pirtle. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Pirtle's got his first bucket in this one.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
Mitchell against Bryant. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
It has not been his game so far. I mean, he's trying his best, giving great effort, but little has gone his way.
Oh, Simmons throws it down hard.
And the amazing moves of Simmons. I mean, He's just so much fun to watch when he's got the ball in his hand.
Hey, and the apple not falling far from the tree. Simmons' dad was a legendary player in Australia.
And that's where Simmons says he really learned the value of team ball. At age 15, he played in a world championship there. Just invaluable to his early development. Man, good whistle there.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
At the line for your Lakers, R.J. Barrett. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Barrett.
They've been impeccable from the line here in the second period, doing what they can to try to build some momentum.
Valanciunas, he's checked in for Clark. And Barrett drops them both. For Baltimore, they've gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter. Doncic passes to Simmons. Inside, here's Porter. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time. Porter's got 8 points.
You know, Ben Simmons can make spectacular passes, but he doesn't need to be flashy. He's all about helping his teammates get easy baskets.
Now here's Poole. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Julius Randle's checked in for Pirtle.
You know, not many players have made the kind of splash Doncic did in his first year in the league. It was clear right away and really obvious this guy was no ordinary rookie. He played like a veteran from day one.
Now here's Barrett. They know they can count on him for consistent offense with 16 a game. Just 5 on the clock. The drive by Poole, and the layup falls.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
The clock runs out, and we are headed to halftime. They lead by 13. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with Doc Rivers and Coach. You guys came out aggressive in the first half. What stood out to you?
You know, we're getting to the paint, making plays. They're a great team as far as rotation, so we just got to make the right passes.
It all starts with attacking the basket. Thanks, Doc.
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. Luka Doncic had a huge first quarter. He had 14 points, 4 rebounds, and 1 assist. Shaq, let's get your insight on the visiting team.
They're playing with speed, pushing the ball off turnovers and long rebounds, running every chance they get. Because we all know scoring on the break is so much easier than finding open shots in the half court.
How about you, Kenny? What did you think about this home team?
The energy on D stood for disappointing. They were slow to rotate. Communication was bad. No effort. I mean, the intensity on that end of the floor, where it needs to be, was just not there.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
Big gap on the scoreboard. The second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. They've got DeJounte Murray. Jackson out there with Jared Allen. Then it's R.J. Barrett, and it's Mitchell in at the 2. Here's Doncic to the right side. Three-pointer, Vucevic. The rebound by Jackson.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Michael Porter out there with Nikola Vucevic. Then it's Ben Simmons. Then it's Luka Doncic. And it's Valanciunas in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And on the floor for Doc Rivers as we get into the second half. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Valanciunas. Baltimore shooting 59% in this one, a good average.
Come on, man, who got the ball?
Here's Doncic. Goes back up. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul. And you look at Vucevic, and his tenacity goes up the closer he is to the cup. Defenders try to match his level of physicality down there, which more times than not results in him going to the foul line.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
And, you know, very quietly, Vucevic puts up phenomenal numbers consistently. A nightly double-double threat who, you know, bullies opposing defenses on the regular.
And so Vucevic nails both of them. They still have time to make this a game.
But they really need to focus in because they let this game get away from them a little bit.
And it's Mitchell, the miss. Mitchell's gone 3 of 8 tonight from the field. Stolen by Jackson. Simmons against Murray. Pass to Mitchell. Looking to end this cold spell. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Mitchell's gotten 3 of his 9 shots to fall so far. Stolen by Jackson. And they're on the run. Moving it up. Here's Allen. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Allen's got 6 points.
That's great court awareness. Mitchell's just reliable at noticing when his guys are uncovered.
Here's Simmons. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Jackson. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he'll sit the rest of this one out. Julius Randle's checked in for Jackson.
Simmons taking 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
First one falls for him.
An elite facilitator, Simmons has great court vision, outstanding court vision, can make every type of pass. The offense seems to flow a whole lot better when he's out there.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. And Simmons himself once said, if I don't need to shoot the ball, I won't.
He gets his greatest joy, B.A., from setting other people up. When he can make a play for somebody else, that's when he's most satisfied. It's a rare quality, I think, that should be celebrated and not over-scrutinized like it is with Simmons.
And the tremendous confidence of Luka Doncic. Part of what makes him special, I think. What comes first, you think, Graham? The talent or the swagger?
Wow, tough question, B.A. I think it's the talent. When you have great talent, then you have swagger. And you have to remember, I mean, he played professional in Europe at the age of 16. So he may be young, but he's well seasoned, and he's been at this for a long time.
2 shots.
That's good from Doncic.
And he says he needs to improve his game in a lot of areas. But you ask me, Luka Doncic is one of the most complete players you'll find.
Doncic hits them both. And you talk about the overall game of Doncic. He's a tremendous passer, a tremendous rebounder, and we know he can score.
And that's what defines the great players. Even if his shot's off on a given night, he has other ways to impact the game.
Mitchell can't hit it from 12 feet.
Halftime didn't do them any favors offensively. They've missed 4 of their last 5 shots.
Simmons, no good.
Starting slow in this half, 0 for 3 so far.
Outside Murray. Randall against Simmons. Murray from outside. Doncic grabs the miss. Doncic has got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Vucevic. Now here's Doncic. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Randall. Doncic with the bucket. Doncic has got 18 points in the game.
Par for the course for Luka Doncic. Just one of those games where he's got it on cruise control.
And it's Mitchell penetrating. And Mitchell with the slam.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
All right, here's a different question for you, partner. I'll be taking notes. Did you have a favorite city for food in the NBA?
Well, write this down, BA. So my mom is from New Orleans, so I know New Orleans very well. And so New Orleans was my favorite city, no question. The food there, I'm getting full just thinking about it.
He's checked in for Murray. Here's Simmons. 11 points in the game. Pass to Doncic. Back to Simmons. And it's Simmons with the jam.
Boy, what a brilliant find by Doncic.
The Lakers have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Here's Randall. Clark covers. Outside Mitchell, down to 5 on the shot clock. From the arc, counted from distance. Mitchell's got 11.
It does a lot for their spacing when Mitchell's draining threes. That's what they want from him. He can really open things up for their bigs inside.
Now here's Doncic. He's got 18. On the wing, Mitchell, guarded by Doncic. Stepped on the line, out of bounds there, and that will cost him a possession. So both teams making some changes here. Baltimore shooting 56% today. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Doncic has got 6 here in the quarter.
You know, as I watch Doncic, I think it's futile to try to distract this guy. His focus and concentration and control of himself is excellent. I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Second personal foul. Luka playing hard, which is always the way he goes. Hits a foul, but keeps pushing and takes his shot, playing through contact.
At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
No good on that one. And he's good on the second. So it's the home team now. It's a 16-point game. At the conclusion of this one, they're off to Memphis, where they'll face the Grizzlies. That'll be the first leg of just a 2-game trip for them. Puts it up from 15. Off the left rim and out.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling, and he still misses. Boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Outside for Randall. Pass to Pirtle. Here's Paul. Oh, and Bryant with a block. Porter with it. The rebound by Allen. Going 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. Randall, the pass to Paul. Back to Randall. Clock is at 3. Up and over Doncic. Randall can't hit.
Great defense. Can't let guys get open looks inside the arc.
Here's Bryant. And he makes it on the layup. Bryant's gotten his first bucket of the night.
It's never easy trying to keep him off the glass. He's an absolute beast down there.
Poole, the pass to Pirtle. Outside Paul. Pass to Poole. The 3 is up. They get it again.
And Pirtle has stick-to-itiveness on the offensive glass. He just throws himself in the mix to come up with those boards.
Now here's Doncic. 21 points in the game. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play.
And the crowd got their jaws dropped on that one. Total disbelief.
Here's Randall. 7 points in the game. Pirtle, the pass to Allen. And there is a whistle. That'll go on Thomas Bryant. That's his first foul of the game. Barrett's checked in for Allen.
Into the lineup for Baltimore.
.23 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Here's Poole. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Doncic outside. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. Porter's got 3 assists in the game.
Are you serious? What a sweet move. Broke his ankles on that one.
And so it's the visitors, ending the quarter with a 20-point edge. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Julius Randle out there with Jakob Poeltl. Then it's Jordan Poole. Then there's DeJounte Murray. And it's Barrett in at the small forward position. Pass to Poeltl. 5 on the clock. Back to Barrett. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Poeltl sees a guy on his team open. He finds him right away, whipping that pass there directly.
Simmons up top, guarded by Barrett, and then Porter with the dunk.
Beautiful catch and flush right there by Porter Jr. gliding into that alley-oop.
Poole with the ball. Pass to Poeltl. Outside Barrett. It's Poole on the wing. Up and over Doncic. Poole's shot is off. Baltimore's shooting has been great. 57% and finding ways to score consistently. Porter with it. Randall's in his pocket. Randall against Porter. Shoots from 12. Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Boy, good vision that time from Michael Porter Jr. Saw the wide open teammate and then got the pass to him right on time.
And there's the foul. It's on Michael Porter. That's his first foul. And featuring Kobe Bryant, Tim Duncan, and Kevin Garnett. Is the 2020 Hall of Fame class the best ever, Clark?
Well, I'd certainly have to go back and look, but there won't be any classes that would be any better. I would say that. I mean, clearly depending on when some of the all-time greats went in and who were part of their classes in the past, but I would be hard-pressed to imagine or be able to state a class that was better than this particular class. 2009 comes to mind. That had Michael Jordan, David Robinson, and John Stockton. That's a pretty good threesome, too.
Kicks it to Doncic. And they recover it. Soft touch off the glass.
Kristaps did not get thrown off by the contact. He's just too big and long, too determined as well.
Now here's Mitchell. Pass to Pirtle. Now Mitchell. Over Porzingis. That one off the back iron and out.
Well, the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 4 assists now tonight.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Shot is good by Barrett.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Doncic against Mitchell, and he gets it to go. Doncic has got 25 points in the game.
Luka's a big 6'7", very strong, deceptively so.
Timeout call for the
Extra
Lakers.
forward out there rebounding the ball, even though he's got point guard skills when it's in his hands.
The NBA has a major presence in Africa now, and you were a big part of making that happen, Greg.
Yeah, no, it's very exciting. And to work with the NBA and strategic investors over on the continent in Africa, it's not just a great investment, but you're also doing the right thing, spreading the game, sharing the game, and giving people on the continent the joy that basketball brings to everyone.
He's checked in for Pirtle.
Jarrett Allen.
Outside Murray. Pass to Barrett. Outside Mitchell. Here's the three. Connects from downtown.
Love to see Mitchell explode like this on offense. A guy who has so much potential as an elite scorer.
And here's Porzingis. Porter, the pass to Vucevic. Shoots over Randall. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. The drive by Randall. The shot no good. Oh, great D that time from Doncic. Porter with it. Randall's in his pocket. Porter's shot is off. The Lakers have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Barrett against Porter. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Well, I tell you, this guy just does not quit on the boards. His energy is contagious, especially on the offensive glass.
Doncic passes to Porter. The three-pointer off the mark.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Pass to Barrett. With the drive. Good D by Porzingis. Baltimore has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Now here's Doncic, guarded by Barrett. Here's Vucevic. Doesn't go for him. The Lakers have got 5 out of 10 shots to drop here in the final quarter. Murray finds Randall. Back to Murray.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Shoots over Vucevic. Murray, no good. Baltimore shooting just around 45% on the fourth. Outside Simmons. Here's Doncic. Just 5 on the clock. And the power finish by Vucevic.
Too easy for Vucevic. I mean, at his...
On the floor for Virginia, Gill is out there with Anunoby. Then it's Naz Reid. Then there's Kispert. And it's Sharp in at the point. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Ayton. And George kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. 3 on the clock. Shoots over Anunoby. The shot, no good. And Virginia going the other way now.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Here's Sharp. Here's Gill to tie it up. And that's 2 points on the layup. Gill's got 4 points in the quarter.
Vital basket there. This is just the time and really just the situation when he looks to take over.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the layup's good off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the lead. Back up to 2 now for the Warriors. Here's Sharp, defended by George. Kispert with it. The rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. To the middle, here's Ayton. No good on that one. And Virginia going the other way now. Here's Anunoby. Passes it to Kispert. Here's Sharp. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And so he's picked up his final foul. He will sit for the rest of this game. Serge Ibaka has checked in for the Warriors. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Warriors?
Contested shots and block shots. That's been their bread and butter defensively, giving up no easy looks.
But also, they put the offense on its heel. Look at the number of steals they've been able to get, and that's something they also can take great pride in.
The first free throw is good. Hields checked in for Virginia. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Right side, George. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Anthony Hill.
He's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. George looking over the floor. Ayton trying to break free. A nice shot by George.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Here's Sharp. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. To the inside, Ibaka, and Ibaka slams it in.
And that could be a big bucket right there. Ibaka doesn't shy away from taking crucial shots.
Here's Sharp, defended by George.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Now here's Edwards. Misses off the right iron. And there's a minute 45 left in the game. Healed, the pass to Reed. To the paint, here's Gill. And the rejection by Ibaka.
Great defense by Serge, a tremendous athlete, blessed with insane length and leaping ability.
The three-pointer, no good. Now the pass to Sharp. Virginia working the ball around. Healed, the pass to Gill. 5 to shoot. Here's Sharp. Edwards defending. And it's the Warriors' ball. Williams kicks to George. Edwards inside. Back to George. It's rebounded by Virginia.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
Down low. From the baseline. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it.
Edwards inside. Covered by Hill. It's good!
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Timeout called, Virginia. They're behind by 2. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
But I'm curious to see, will they go for a 2 to tie or a 3 to win it all?
Present our New Balance player of the game, DeAndre Ayton.
And his percentage from the field tonight seemed almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
And stolen by Ayton. And Buddy Hield is going to pick up the foul. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out. Yeah, and luckily, they've got terrific depth at that position. If there's one spot on the floor where they can afford to lose somebody, that would probably be it.
Timeout called the Warriors. They're up by 2. 3 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Naj Reid. Second personal foul. Fifth team foul. At the line for your Warriors, LeBron James. Taking 2 shots.
Let me get big man. Hey, when it comes off, grab it, baby.
He gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Even though LeBron's trophy case is the envy of most players, he's still as hungry as ever. The passion he shows during games hasn't diminished at all over the seasons.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Big moment at the line. As poised as you get, this thing is done.
Timeout called, the Storm. They trail by 4. Just 2 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Well, guys, what do you think?
Yeah, they got to get straight to the hoop, then a foul immediately.
Substitution for the Storm.
Here's Sharp. Misses there.
And as a defender, Edwards' speed and agility make him tough to shake. No easy shots with him on you.
So we see the Warriors get the win here. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Shea. Balanced scoring for you all tonight. What is working offensively?
Yeah, we're just trusting each other, playing for each other, doing the sets that Coach has us doing, and really just being unselfish. When you do those things like that happen.
It was a great performance all around tonight. Congrats on the win again. Back to you.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
quick look here at the hustle stats for the Pacers.
They haven't backed away from running and gunning at any point, but their legs still look fresh.
Yeah, and I think something they've also worked hard at tonight is crashing the boards. The second chance points have been coming in bunches.
He hits the second from the line. The visitors with the ball. Trailing by 4 on the court for Orlando. We've got Cam Reddish, Keldon Johnson out there with Johnson. And it's Robinson in at the 5.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
Boom! He jams it straight down.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. Here's Reddish. 16 points for him. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
2 on the clock. Sumner. And it's Thomas with the rebound.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
Opportunistic basketball. Gets a great look at the 3 in transition.
Now here's George. He's got 10. Shot from 12. That's short off the rim.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Indiana trailing here. Pass to Batadze. It's George on the wing. Sends it home from three-point land. George has got 13.
Puts one in the eye of the defense. First triple of the evening.
Here's Thomas. Pacers with a rebound. George has got 9 rebounds now, while the Pacers shooting 52% from the floor so far. On the take, and George with the jam.
How about Paul George? Puts it on the deck, uses that explosive quickness. This guy is really hard to contain.
And with Paul George, Grant, you know what he delivers. Very consistent in what he'll bring to each game.
I mean, the scoring is always going to be there, but his defense doesn't take a night off either. I mean, very nice and consistent production from him. Man, the defender really went after him.
Shooting for the away team, Cam Reddish, taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And so he makes both from the line.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Holiday passes to Smith. Now here's Holiday, guarded closely. And he lobs it up to the rim. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
A great read between those 2 guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These 2 teammates right here, Grant, they are connected.
Back to the basics, unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
The shot by Holiday, no good.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack. Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Here's Erickson. 14 points for him. Out to the wing. And score it. That now makes him 7 for 11 in this game.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
Thomas, that's good.
Plays like that, so easy for him.
Pass to Stevenson. From deep. No good. Misses at the buzzer. Some impressive scoring and still a quarter to go. Who will gain the upper hand in the fourth? After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your point guard. Survey the floor, serve it up on time and on target.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. All right, time for an injury report.
Guys, I chatted briefly with the head athletic trainer for Indiana, and it seems to be a sprained ankle. They're trying to control the pain and the swelling right now. It's a blow to a team that was hoping to be healthy coming down the stretch. It looks like their depth will be tested now.
All right, Allie, thanks. Well, we're all hoping he gets healthy quickly, guys.
Yes, we do. And these trainers are so good at what they do. Hopefully, they'll be able to get him back on the court soon.
We've got Aaron Holiday, and it's Batadze in at the center position. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Outside Robinson. Pass to Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. From deep three-point range. Offensive rebound. They now take the lead.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Here's ABC, covered by Johnson. Here's ABC. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his second personal foul. First team
All right,
foul.
guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Orlando?
What a tremendous showing from three-point land all through this game, guys.
Now, the other thing they've done tonight is work the ball into the paint. Plenty of their points coming from close range.
And he drops the first. Paul George, he's checked in for Batadze. That one falls, so he hits both of them. For Orlando, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Smith into the lane. The Pacers pull it in.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Holiday against Smith. Pass to George. Shot clock at 5. Driving in. The shot won't fall. Now Orlando takes it the other way. Just over 1.5 minutes played here in the fourth. The kick out to Johnson. Here's Smith. Rejected by George.
How about the timing from Paul George on that rejection? Twice on the pipes.
Drains it from 9 feet away. George has got 9 points now in the second half.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And it's Wagner missing. Indiana leading.
They'll need to make some major adjustments to compensate for him fouling out with the game on the line.
Second team foul.
Here's ABC. Three-pointer off the mark.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Pass to Smith. Just 4 to shoot. Now Johnson. 4-3. Smith no good.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Rebounded by Johnson. Orlando has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. It's stolen by Holiday. Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. Pass to George. 5 to shoot. Outside Holiday. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. And the Pacers lead by 4.
You can feel the temperature rising in this arena. Both teams pouring it on offensively.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
Orlando calls timeout.
They're looking to do something to stop this run. They have to get back on track.
Really needs to settle his guys down right now and get them refocused.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, guys. Well, here's a summary of what Lloyd Pierce went over with his team during that last break. He instructed his guys to buckle down, saying, quote, "It's do or die time. Let's stay focused and finish like it's a playoff game. We'll see if they can pull it off." Back to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie. The Pacers have gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. Here's ABC. Robinson defending. ABC. Robinson with the block. Pass to Johnson. Looking to end the drought. He got a piece of it, and he recovers it. Now here's Smith. He's covered closely. Drops in the layup for 2.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
This is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Here's ABC. There's the drive. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. To the inside. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
George's shot is off. Orlando has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Johnson passes to Robinson. To the middle. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Pacers.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
Checking in for the away team, Otto Porter.
The Pacers have gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in. Struggling this fourth quarter. Smith passes to George. Porter against Smith. The shot that time not on target. Now Orlando takes it the other way. Pass to Jones. Smith against Holiday. Down low. Oh! Wow. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. And we just got a second look there at an exceptional mobile one block.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Pass to Jones. Smith with it. Shot clock at 5. Here's Robinson, and a big finish by Robinson.
Since the break, it feels like an entirely new game.
What energy we're seeing. Something has lit a fire under both of these teams.
Now here's George. Can't hit from in close. For 3, Smith fires in the triple. And Orlando leads by 5.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
And the Pacers call time here.
It looks now like he's in a lot of pain. They call timeout, and the trainer's going to have a chance to check him out.
The New Balance Player of the Game.
I don't think you can understate how important his performance has been. Passing like a point guard, keeping the defense on their toes all game. And I just love how he takes pride in that part of his game. And he can be very, very proud of his performance tonight.
Now here's Holiday. Another miss. They desperately need a bucket. Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game play. And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Here's Holiday. Robinson with the block. By himself. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And they're putting together another quality possession, but taking control of this game.
You know, a few more possessions like that one, and they can put the finishing touches on this game. They just have to have effective trips like that one. Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
A nice shot by Smith.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
Holiday with the ball. George outside, tries to break his ice. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got rebound number 7 tonight. Good on the bucket. And Orlando leads by 13.
I really like the way he's playing in this half. He looks so much more aggressive and confident.
George outside, launches it. That doesn't go either for George.
If this quarter is any indication, he's not going to be the guy to turn this game around in their favor.
Pass to Thomas. Outside Robinson. Here's Thomas. No good. Some solid defense from Holiday. Can they get it? It's hauled in by Robinson.
I'll tell you, it's been a struggle for him in this period, and they're struggling as a result.
Johnson passes to Smith. Here's Thomas. George defending. From deep. Thomas misses. The Pacers shooting 46%, a decent average so far.
That's a tough walk back to the showers. I'm pretty sure he'd like to have a couple of those plays back. With the depth they have at that spot, they're more equipped than most teams to handle that kind of loss.
Now a timeout called by Indiana.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
Checked in for Johnson. George outside. Pass to Holiday. 5 on the clock. Shoots over Robinson. The shot by Holiday, no good.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Now here's Smith. Robinson in the post. He's covered by Holiday. Robinson gets the bucket.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Here's Smith. From 13, deflected. Pass to ABC. A minute and a half left in the fourth quarter. Count that one. 23 points in the game.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Here's Smith. Good. And that basket makes him 8 for 14 for the game.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Now here's George. Robinson with the block. Orlando has gotten just one of their 4 threes to go here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Smith. Outside Robinson. This one for 3. Smith no good. Robinson with a steal. And here's Jones. Back to Smith. And there's the lob.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Back to George. Outside Holiday. Wide open look. And too long on the shot. Outside Jones. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And that about wraps it up. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. So long, everyone.
For Brooklyn, they have shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line.
Rose. And out the line, shooting 2.
Free throw drops for Rose.
And Derrick Rose, the former #1 overall pick in 08, one of the most athletically gifted point guards the league has ever seen.
The Nets making a switch here. Martin's checked in. He hits both from the strike.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Good saving. Miss number 4 for him from the floor. 7 for 11 field goal attempts. Now, here's Mitchell. He doesn't hit that one. And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Sonics lead by 3. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next.
It's the fourth quarter crowd.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Brooklyn trails by 3. Martin is out there with Mitchell. And it's Carey in at the center position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Here's Mitchell, and it's sent back by White.
And I love seeing White use that athleticism on defense. Great hustle to swat that shot.
To the away team.
And a moment now to check out who Seattle has coming up. On Tuesday, they'll take on Stephen Curry. Then on Thursday, they'll go up against Kristaps Porzingis.
And for that matchup with the Mavericks, it's going to be an all-out battle. And you just hope they are rested and able to execute their game plan, as it's going to be a tremendous challenge.
Here is Porter. Beasley in the post, working on Martin. No good from Beasley.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
To the paint. Got a hand on it, and he's able to get it back. Here's Carey, and he can't bank that one in. Beasley with a clean look. Supersonics with a new shot clock.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's Marshall. Lays it up and banks it in.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
And he gets it to go.
Well, the find from the off-guard Beasley there would like to see more of that. Malik working the ball around.
Brooklyn trails by 5. Inside, here's Mitchell. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
He was sitting back a little bit there in the first half, but feels like showtime now, and he's ready to put some major points up on the board.
Good saving. Inside, he gets the jumper to fall. And the Sonics lead by 5.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Marshall passes to Patrick. Mitchell outside. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, well, settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
Here's White. After the basket by Brooklyn, the shot, no good.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
A nice shot by Carey.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And Beasley has the ball here for the Supersonics. They lead by 1. When this game is done, they'll be off to take on the Raptors. And that'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour. And White kicks to Porter. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. Lets it go from 11. White, good.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
Here's Carey. Passes it to Patrick. Here's Carey. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
Back to Beasley. Out to White. Lets it go with a 3. Buries the long-range jumper.
3.
Now it's a 6-point Seattle lead.
Are we sure that's the same player, guys? He looks completely different. What confidence he's playing with, and look how engaged he is on both ends.
Here's Porter. Tries again, and the layup is good. Porter's got the lead up to 8 now for the Sonics. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Supersonics.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Well, you add to that their block totals tonight. They've been very feisty and active on the defensive end.
And again, it's the Nets missing.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
And he banks in the layup.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Now, here's Marshall. Ball's knocked loose. 4-on-3 break. And a wide open look for Porter. And another basket for Seattle.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. And with the fourth quarter push coming up here, the coach going over the game plan, and these players rehydrating themselves with Gatorade, recharging their bodies, refocusing their minds, and getting that strategy down to close out the game. Checked in for Beasley. And Greg, you had a lot of success playing in college and the NBA, but what was the most fun you ever had playing with a team?
That's a tough call, Kevin. I mean, winning tends to be the most fun, so I'd have to probably say my UNLV team, but we had some great teams with the Knicks, and forget about my Blazers. They were also a really competitive team.
It's a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
During that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Brooklyn's head coach said to the team. He was not happy with their play. He told them, we're getting outworked out there. Simple as that. We got to dial up our effort. Kevin, we'll see if they have enough to take that.
Thank you, David. And he stays with it. And here's Marshall from the arc. It's hauled in by the Sonics.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
There's the pass to Payne. Lets it go. That's tipped. Hits the jumper in space. And the Sonics lead by 16.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Pass to Martin. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To stop the run. He can't get that one. Seattle goes the other way with it. Here's White. And the rebound goes to Martin. Martin's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Mitchell passes to Martin. Mitchell with it. Working on Payne. Payne grabs the board.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
It's White on the wing. Steps back and fires. That one wide left.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
Sonics leading by 16. Here's the floater, and it's good on the layup.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Now, here's Mitchell. Misses the layup.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
Marshall with the steal. To the inside. Payne with it. Pass to Porter. Over Marshall. Porter, no luck.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it. There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Seattle calls timeout.
T-shirt, T-shirt, T-shirt. Come on, everybody. We got T-shirts for everybody.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight, just amazing. He hadn't just been gunning. He's been picking his spots, and you need that kind of patience and discipline to shoot as well as he had.
On the road, in a tough atmosphere, he's taken on the role of star tonight. If one of their other players came up short, he picked up the slack to make sure they'll be walking out of here with a win. Shot clock at 3. Fader on the way. Brooklyn with the rebound.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Martin finds Mitchell. Pascal, the bounce pass. Hat-trick. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
Wow, fired that bounce pass in there. Beautiful.
And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for Seattle. They led by as many as 18 points. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. Here's Porter. Drops it in from 11 feet. Porter's got 10 points here in the second half.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Now here's Martin. Here's Patrick. Off target with the fadeaway.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
1:31 left in the fourth quarter. And the rebound goes to Martin. Martin's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Seattle.
And it may be a comfortable win for him, but, you know, they had to weather a few storms along the way, and that's all part of the story.
Yeah, Kevin, this was by no means the runaway that it might appear to be. It was a scrappy performance, though, all the way through.
And on the year, this will turn out to be win number 34 for them.
And they cap off the season series with one more win. It's been nothing but W's, 4 straight.
Hunter, no good, shot missing. Seattle goes the other way with it. Passes it to Porter. Back to White. Makes it off the glass.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Here's Mitchell, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Seattle dictating the flow. White the pass to Porter. The rebound by Mitchell. The pass to Patrick. Kicks it out to Mitchell. From 12 feet out. The shot missing. So no problem for Seattle as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that about wraps it up. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you later.
getting an early taste of NBA 2K23. What do you think of the game thus far?
I'm just happy to be able to play the game. It's a dope experience, so happy to be here.
The first time we talked to you was in 2019. You were just drafted. You were in the game for the first time. How has your life changed since then?
Actually, I'm better on the game now. I'm better in real life. I'm better on the game.
Okay, so, better in all aspects.
Exactly, for sure. I got a daughter now, so things are good, you know?
When are we going to see you on a cover of NBA 2K?
By 2K27.
Okay, I like that.
Let's do it.
Are you ready to go get my Team card? Let's see how it turned out. Let's go.
For those of you who joined us for our inaugural 2K TV Tuesday event, thank you for helping us make it a huge success. We were there competing and checking out all the action, and you all rocked it. But there was one that stood out above the rest. The 2K TV Tuesday MVP goes to XX Stowski, who won 98 games during our event. Congratulations.
Welcome to Thursday Night Basketball on 2K Sports. Glad to have you along. Here with Chris Webber and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. We're joined by reporter Allie LaForce as well. Allie, it's all yours.
Jason Tatum already an all-star, but he won't rest until he's a superstar. He said, quote, "Nobody puts higher expectations on me than myself. When I have big games, I try not to get too excited because the guys I look up to, they do it often. I want to get to the point where when I do it, it's kind of like another night." Brian?
All right, Allie, thanks. And we're watching two highly disciplined defenses. Grant, when you look at the teams that aren't in that category, where do they usually fall short?
Well, BA, I call it the 3 C's: commitment, comprehension, and communication. All three are needed to defend at the highest level. Now, if you're missing one, it degrades the others.
Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Jason Tatum, and it's Bassey in at the 5 spot. And for Boston, here's Maxey, hounded by Tatum. To the wing on the left. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Antetokounmpo. Towns with a rebound. Here's Tatum. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Refusing to let the defender alter his shot. Tatum's focus and drive, it's what helps him finish hard shots.
Here's Maxey. Oh, it's blocked by Towns. Here's Dinwiddie. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Double clutches. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard.
Their focus next trip has to be getting a high-quality shot. I mean, they don't want to start the game 0 for 5.
And there's the drive, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. And some solid defense from Towns. That shot off the mark. And Boston going the other way now.
And you know, some games you're plagued by false starts and slow momentum. You could tell they were getting frustrated.
And it's hard not to get discouraged on such an off night shooting the ball, but somehow they kept the intensity up. I mean, that was a really gutty win.
And it's Maxey missing.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Dinwiddie left side. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Got a hand on it. First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Lays it up and banks it in.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Boston on offense. Searching for their first points of the game. And Boston calls time here.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Some bad shot selection as well as some bad luck. I mean, that's not going to help you score points.
Check the numbers for Karl Anthony Towns. Pass to Maxey. Clock at 6. Inside. Here's Antetokounmpo. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Well, it wasn't a pretty start for him, but now he's got a bucket to build on.
Tatum with it. That's tipped. From downtown, Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Roby. He shoots again, and the bucket is good from Antetokounmpo in deep. Antetokounmpo has got his 2nd basket of the night. Over to the wing. Tatum with room to shoot. Drops one in from the wing.
Yeah, and off the catch. Tatum now has a quicker shot release. Probably a little better balance as well.
Pass to Roby. Antetokounmpo outside. To the left wing. For 3. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. Gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Up top, Dinwiddie. Here's Bassey. And it's rejected. And after missing his first 3 shots, he drains it. 1 for 4.
Unbelievable. You talk about players who have transformed this league. Giannis is at the top of that list. Just a tremendous pass right there.
And Grant, for the super teams that are managing their stars' minutes right now, it seems like home court advantage is less of a priority than being fresh for the postseason.
You know what, BA? It really does seem that way. It's like you'd rather play with a stacked hand on someone else's table than play with a weaker hand at home. Championship teams know how to win on the road. The most important thing is being healthy and being together as a group going into the postseason.
And with the playoffs around the bend, here are the Western standings. Right now, they rank 3rd in the conference, aiming for a high seed in the postseason. And, of course, there's Boston. They're currently in the 10th spot. Now here's Russell, doing some damage on the offensive end, putting up a little over 14 points a game. Pass to Walker. Griffin outside. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
You know, Blake Griffin's NBA career certainly didn't have humble beginnings. I mean, he won the slam dunk contest and Rookie of the Year in his debut season. He really hit the ground running.
Taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And while Blake Griffin's career certainly got off to a hot start, Grant, he's also managed to remain a dominant force over the years.
No question. He's a guy who can get it done. Points, rebounds, assists, anything you need. He's a great example of an enduring talent.
And he makes both free throws.
And a big boost to his offense. Griffin's improved shooting consistency from long range, from mid-range, from the line.
A minute 15 left to play in the first quarter. With his first shot attempt, Griffin pulls down the board.
Oh, he did everything right there except hit the shot.
And here's Russell to the paint. Here's Nance. And Nance with the slam.
Man, the decision-making of Russell, dependable at finding his teammates when they're uncovered.
Here's Maxey. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. And they double up on Antetokounmpo. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile 1 block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Shot clock at 3. The 3 ball. And he's missed his first 2 shots of the game.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
And it's Russell on the drive. And it comes off the front of the rim. Boston has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Guarded by Russell. And it's all from three-point range. Gone 6 of 11 so far. Griffin passes to Russell. And the layup is good off the glass.
And this defense needs to turn the screws and ramp up the intensity. They're looking a little loose out there right now.
Guarded by Russell. Good work defensively by Russell. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Up 10, and the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. And you ask Giannis his recipe for success, it's pretty simple.
Yes, I'm going to tell you the secret. Get off social media. That's it. Just spend time with your family, spend time with your teammate, and just come here and do your job. I think you don't second guess yourself. You know, you just go out there and play hard and give everything with the team without thinking about nothing else.
He does keep a tight-knit circle, Grant.
Yes, I love it. No big entourage, just family, team, and the work. And that's what he's all about.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
No question. It's been stifling thus far, preventing that offense from establishing any kind of rhythm.
We've got Kyle Kuzma, D'Angelo Russell is out there with Kemba Walker. Then there's Juan Hernan Gomez, and it's Maker in at the 4. It's stolen. Oh, ripped away. Here's Maxey. And the shot falls short that time.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a three-point play here. Going to the line for one.
And D'Angelo Russell, looking at his career, he's slowly becoming a more efficient player, learning his strengths and his limitations.
Connaughton, he's checked in for Roby. Free throw is good from Russell. And for Russell, he's still a volume scorer. But now I think he's better at picking his spots.
And you can live with his percentages. I mean, he's improved his shot from the outside. It seems like he's always looking to refine his game.
Maker with a rebound.
I don't think the D does good enough here, but something causes the miss.
It's hauled in by Connaughton. The Celtics have got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. To the inside. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
We've seen more than a few miscues from them tonight.
Yeah, you got to be locked in at all times. Their inconsistent play is a big reason why they're losing.
Got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Inside, here's Towns. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Well, you hear about the importance of confidence. You think that was something you always had as a player, Grant, or did you have to build that up?
Well, I mean, success ultimately does breed confidence. And I had success, fortunately, at a young age. So you have to understand you have to always attack, and you always have to believe in yourself no matter what the situation.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Antetokounmpo.
An MVP caliber talent. The rise of Giannis from scrawny teenager to bulked up superstar has been great to watch.
And so Antetokounmpo nails both of them. Gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Dinwiddie outside. Here's Tatum. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
Beautiful job by Tatum right there. I mean, the ball handling skills incredibly advanced for such a young front court player.
Here's Maxey. No good off the back of the rim.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Here's Dinwiddie, and he drives in. Pass to Towns. Antetokounmpo against Dinwiddie. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Tatum. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by Maxey.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Off target with the 3.
He had more than enough room to hit that, just couldn't make it happen.
Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Towns. The 3. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 8 now. Here's Maxey. Deflected.
Well, he has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots out there.
Back to Towns. Uneasy, too, on the layup.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Shoots over Gallinari. And it's Antetokounmpo with a miss. Gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Here's Towns. Dinwiddie outside from deep three-point range. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Substitution for the away team.
Dinwiddie's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. To win the drought. Bassey pulls it in.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Dinwiddie outside. Outside Tatum. 4 on the clock. Here's Bassey. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
He's covered by Dinwiddie. Here's Antetokounmpo for 3. Maxey doesn't go that time.
Not the most productive quarter he'll ever have, but his shot selection's been a little bit dubious.
Timeout. That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And Boston calls time here.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Without question. They're giving up too many high percentage looks, a trend that they'd like to reverse.
.136 left to play in the first half. To the middle to halt the run. Shot's good by Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo has got 8 points.
And look at Giannis using his length inside, allowing him to beat the contact and get the finish.
Down low. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Second chance effort. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Tatum has a good feel for catching defenders off balance. I mean, we'll see what he can do at the line.
Shooting for the away team, Jason Tatum, 2 shots.
And that one falls for Tatum.
And what you love about Tatum is that scoring gene, but with efficiency, both from the field and the line.
Both shots good from the stripe. Boston has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. There's 53 seconds left in the first half. Offensive board.
He struggles with his finishes sometimes. I mean, it's kept him from being an elite player.
Here's Kuzma, and he converts the layup.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Snatched up. He can't get that one to fall.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home. That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Here's Antetokounmpo. That one doesn't drop.
Well, until he starts knocking down some shots, I don't think the deficit's going to get any smaller.
Kuzma drives in.
Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
Absolutely relentless. They're in the flow and riding that wave for as long as they can.
So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. Delivering the blowout. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Carl, you were able to build the lead, but what's the key to maintaining it or even increasing it going forward?
I mean, don't change what we're doing. Just stay together, keep passing the ball, keep playing great defense, and just keep making them think and make decisions, especially the difficult ones.
Consistency is a beautiful thing. Thanks, Carl.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. Checking out the visiting team. Kenny, how'd you feel about it?
I like what they're doing offensively. Looking at their field goal percentage, they're moving the ball, getting great looks, and of course, they're knocking down shots. I mean, that's the point of the game, isn't it? Shaq, right? That's the point.
Obviously.
And big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
And one of the main reasons they're down right now is because of their rebounding. They're getting outworked, outclassed, not bringing the intensity, not willing to get their hands dirty. They're playing like wimps.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum. Man, is he getting it done today?
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Launches a three, and they get it back. Another shot. That shot is off.
I don't know if you can credit the defense for that. It was just a missed opportunity.
They've got Karl Anthony Towns, and it's Bassey in at the 5. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Over Towns. Antetokounmpo. Bam! Antetokounmpo's got 10 points.
And you've got to like Antetokounmpo's quick strike ability. There was no indecision, just a full commitment and a bucket.
And for the Celtics, how about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile one block?
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
Here's Maxey, hounded by Tatum. No good with the triple. Shooting 53%. Good efficiency on offense so far. Right wing. Lets it go from deep. On target from range. 11 points in the game.
Such a consistent night for him from the field. Whenever they've needed it, he's been their safety valve.
Pass to Maxey. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
His first personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for the home team, Tyrese Maxey at the line for 2 shots.
first one falls. So he gets them both. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Pass to Tatum. They double team Tatum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Out left to the wing. Misses.
Dudley, the pass to Primo. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. That one's good, and the Raptor lead is cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Dudley.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Setting the floor for the Raptors. All out there with Bennett. Then it's Aaron Gordon. Then it's Jay Crowder. And it's Batum in at the power forward.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
Ball against Dudley. Pass to Gordon. Ball kicks to Bennett. And here's Batum. 5 on the clock. Crowder from outside. Barnes grabs the miss. Barnes has got 7 rebounds in the game. Now here's Dudley. He's covered closely. Şengün. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Raptors. Looking to get on the board here in the 4th still. Crowder finds Batum. To the middle. Here's Gordon. A terrific shot on the turnaround. Gordon's got the lead up to 4 now for the Raptors. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And there's the pass to Pritchard. Lets the 3 fly. Milwaukee getting another chance here. Barnes can't get it to go.
You know, scoring efficiency has been low, and it's not helping them on the scoreboard.
Ball to pass to Gordon. Rebounded by the Bucks. They've got the Pistons ahead of them in their next game in Detroit, and that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. Pritchard gets the bucket.
It's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Now, here's Ball. Pass to Gordon. He kicks it to Bennett. There's the triple. No good. Now the Bucks take it the other way.
Hey, how about imagining if they were hitting their shots, how big the lead could be. But so far, that's not been the case.
Pass to Pritchard. Drops in the tray. Pritchard's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Ball against Dudley. Left side, Gordon. Nice shot by Bennett.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Here's Primo. Defended by Crowder. Barnes, right side. And he makes good on the layup. Barnes has got the game tied up here for the Bucks.
It's really been a tale of 2 halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Ball dishes to Gordon. Tipped away. Batum trying to break loose. And it's Gordon missing. The Bucks shooting in the fourth quarter has looked shabby, 38%. Barnes kicks to Dudley. Here's Şengün. He's covered by Ball. Shoots. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. And here's Barnes for 3. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Gordon's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Here's Pritchard. Going inside. It's hauled in by Gordon.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Bennett kicks to Crowder. Passes it to Gordon. Barnes grabs the miss. Barnes has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's Primo. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes. And with that 3, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
Timeout called, the Bucks.
And guys, aggressive in creating his own shots, but thus far they have not been falling. Probably a good time to try and devote some of that energy to getting others involved.
Player of the game.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
Moody's checked in for Pritchard. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Thanks, Kevin. Mike Budenholzer had some words for his team during the break. He's not happy with what he says are late rotations defensively against their three-point shooters. And then at the offensive end, he wants his guys to get their own shots within the rhythm and flow of the offense. Kevin?
Thank you, David. The Raptors making a switch here. Batum's checked in. Now here's Bennett. Tight defense on him. Here's Gordon. It's deflected, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Boy, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing. When to rise up and swat that one away.
Bucks trail by 3. Barnes looking around. Dishes it to Dudley. And the pass to Moody.
Come to me, come to me.
Inside, it's tipped. And so Milwaukee again turning it over. Raptors leading by 3. Outside, Ball. Lob pass to Gordon.
Oh, such a terrific passer. He seems to have a sixth sense. Nice feel, which is hard to teach.
Here's Primo. Defended by Gordon. Shot clock at 5. Primo. The pass to Şengün. Here's Moody. Off target from three-point range. The Raptors shooting in this game 45%. Here's Crowder. Here's Gordon. And he uses the glass on the layup. Now it's a 7-point Raptor lead.
Well, you know what I like to say? Persistence pays. And with Gordon, he's the kind of guy who just does not rest on the glass. He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contributions.
Here's Bennett. Milwaukee with the rebound. Şengün's got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after. And the dunk by Barnes.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Now, here's Ball. 1:58 left in the game. Barnes with it. Out guarded by Crowder. Pass to Dudley. Over Bennett. Dudley, no luck.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Crowder against Dudley. Crowder, the pass to Batum, and it's Bennett in the corner.
And he has to take that long, slow walk back to the bench here. He'll watch the rest of this one from the sideline.
And the Bucks making a change here. Caruso's checked in. Here's Ball. Gordon trying to break loose. Second shot opportunity, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Dudley, and so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Raptors?
I'll tell you what, they've hit the boards hard in this one. And it's led to an abundance of second-chance points. I mean, they've gotten a lot of second-chance points.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
You know, Ball has proven he can pass and rebound the ball. He's a very impressive player. Now he just needs to add the shot and become more effective as a scorer.
And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game.
Sensing an opportunity here to increase the lead and capitalizing on it.
1:07 left in the fourth. Barnes, and he makes that one. Barnes has got 15 points in just the second half.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
To the paint. It's in! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Ball, the bounce pass. Here's Gordon. And the Raptors miss again. On offense, here are the Bucks. Down low. Here's Barnes. It's good. And that shot brings them to within just one.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
And guys, this is where their depth really comes into play. They've got such talent at that position. They'd love to have him out there, but they won't suffer much of a drop-off.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 3-point game.
Yeah, how about the nerves there? Those free throws put them in a very good position. 3 points clear.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They're down by 3. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Barnes against Batum. The drive by Barnes.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved a layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
At the line for Milwaukee, Scotty Barnes. At the line for 2.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And the second of 2 is good. That brings them within 2 here. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure, it's not over. Clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it. Shoot 2.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ballgame.
Unflappable. This guy relishes being the man to put the game away.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They're trailing by 4. 8 seconds left to play in the final quarter. 8 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And the Bucks miss again. And so it's the Raptors winning this one. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. So long and good night, everyone.